Hey y'all, it's Ashley. So today I have another layout and it's just a little bit of a travel layout and it's a little bit more masculine in some ways. I'm starting off with some paper from the Storyteller collection by Crate Paper, and this is just like a really subtle blue design on there. And then this is a Studio Calico circle graph mask, and I'm going to use October Afternoon spray. And let me get what that's called real quick. The spritz that I'm about to use, or the sprinklers that I'm about to use, is called Carbon Copy, and it's by, again, I believe it's October Afternoon. Yes, it is. So I just kind of I brought out that other vertical paper so that I could just get the placement right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and spritz that. And because this is a travel theme and because the picture was taken by an ocean, I thought it'd be kind of cool to throw in to make it more of like some blues and just to kind of give a water effect. I don't know why that reminds me of water, but it just does. And so I went ahead and dried that, and then I'm going to come in with some Heidi Swapp, I think it's Black Velvet, and I'm going to try to get it going, but it doesn't look like it's working for me at first. So then I sprinkle it over there, and then here it comes out pretty quick. And you'll see that it smears just a little bit, but I really don't mind. I mess up quite a bit in this video, so you'll see that it doesn't really bother me. So I went ahead and dried that, and then I'm using another paper, vertical paper from the Storyteller collection, and those trimmings are from Heidi Swapp, the two scalloped papers at the bottom and the top of that paper. And they are they're some Heidi Swapp. I don't even know what the material is, but it's just a really thin, almost like tissue-like material. And I realized that I cut that strip too long and I wasn't going to fix it, so because I was like, I'm not going to go back and trim both sides. So I just went ahead and left it long and then made it look like I did that on purpose. So, and it really didn't bother me at all. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down, and I'm just adhering it to a 12 by 12 paper. I think it's just a regular piece of cardstock, like a cream cardstock from Hobby Lobby. And then I'll use some Tombow glue to finish off adhering the bottom of that. And you'll see there in the bottom left hand corner where that's smeared. I think the top looks a little bit better, but like I said it before, it really doesn't bother me. So here's the picture that I'm using, and like I said, that's just me and my husband, and we are in Jamaica at this time. And typically I would probably do like a beach theme and it would be really bright and sunny and exciting, but I just wanted to do something different, and the Storyteller collection has a lot of papers that cater to this design, so I was really excited to use those. And it's more masculine. All my pages are very feminine, and so because I'm with him in the picture, I thought I'll change it up a little bit. So I adhered it to a tab, and that's a basic gray. I think it's a basic gray tab. I think they're Fact and Fiction collection. And then here's some Storyteller tags, and I just, I'm not going to punch a hole at the top. It doesn't bother me that I didn't, so I'm just going to, it saves some time. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick those underneath, and then I'll finish off adhering them here in a second. And all those tags are from the Storyteller paper pad collection. And I didn't really know what I want. I knew that I wanted to use a lot of tags. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with them, and so I ended up just kind of clustering them and layering them together. Here is just an old random, like, I have no idea where that getaway thing came from. I just found it in my old stash, like when I used to do scrapbooking the old school way, but I thought it went well with the theme, so I went ahead and used it. And this is just some ephemera from, I think it's a K&Company, like the travel ephemera, and that's kind of old as well. That's like 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old. And let's see if I've used anything else I haven't talked about. That is ephemera from Pink Paislee that I'm using right there. And then the clip that I'm adding right here is a smash clip. Yes. I thought that gave it kind of a cute little touch. And then you'll see that I started to kind of look at that arrow at the bottom, and I pulled out a couple of other things. And at the beginning, if you guys noticed, I've had a little plastic bin full of stuff, and now I've kind of gotten organized to to the point where well, when I start my projects, I throw a bunch of things in that bin that maybe I may want to use, and I'll have that bin sitting next to me the whole time. So that way I'm not digging through a ton of stuff all the time. Again, those are some other ephemeras from that same K&Company pack. And this arrow and this adventure piece is from, I believe it's from the Pink Paislee ephemera pack. I think if you guys want to know for sure, I would look at the Craft and Kate haul that's on my channel, because I think she sent those to me. And if I could get that glue out, I'll go ahead and adhere that down, and then I'm going to adhere another arrow. And I know the arrow thing is kind of, it's used a lot. I wouldn't say it's overused because I still really like it, but I want to use them up, because I think at some point people will stop using them as much, just like, you know, everything else. When things get old or overused, people stop using it, and so I want to use them up. I still like the look of it, so I'm going to keep going. So I'll go ahead and adhere down this Heidi Swapp banner. And I was kind of not sure about the fact that it had like a glittery look on it. The wording on that where it says explore is like a black glitter. I wasn't crazy, like I like it, but I wasn't sure how it would go with the layout, just because everything else is just, there's not really any sparkle. It's pretty bland. I mean, I wouldn't say bland, but you guys know what I'm saying. So I do add some other glitter elements here in a few minutes. And you'll see there, I screwed up again. I was getting too messy with things and I dropped my ink pad. But that stamp is from the Studio Calico. I think it's like the Heyday. Oh, I could be wrong. But I believe it's like the Heyday collection. I can tell you guys for sure here in a second. But yeah, I'm just stamping Happy Day, and I mess it up at first, and then I'm able to finally get it right. But then my head gets in the way, and it becomes a mess. But yeah, it's Studio Calico, and I'll just give you the number, 330053. So I finally got that stamped just the way that I want to. And then I am going to adhere these, the arrow, the glittery arrow. That's also like an ephemera collection from K&Company, I think. It had some random, this was, like I said, that pack was from ages ago, and it had some random stuff in there. Stuff that I have never used, so I was glad to break into that and use a bunch of the stuff. So I'll go ahead and adhere this other, and these are Prima buttons from Hobby Lobby. One of my best friends gave me them for my birthday, along with the Hobby Lobby, or no, a Michael's gift card. But yeah, they are Prima, and they are from Hobby Lobby. So then these are tiny text words or phrases from Cosmo Cricut, and I battled with so I had to cut out some of it because I could not figure out which ones I wanted to use. And I even put them in a spot where you can't really see them very well, and you'll see I put them on the tags over on the left side, or on one of the tags. I just kind of cover it with a few phrases, but I thought it ended up turning, I mean, if you look at it close, it turns out pretty cute. So I'll show you guys whenever I pick up the layout here in a second. And I did not do thickers or wording other than what I have on there, because there were just already a ton of words, and it kind of explained what the layout was about, so I didn't really think there was any need to do that. Or any need to add the letters. So yeah, this finishes the layout. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and show you guys what it looks like up close. And ignore the spots that have smeared and where I dropped my ink pad. It gives a little something, I guess, though. But yeah, that will finish the layout. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Thank you guys again.